done a live in a minute, but I just wanted to like come up here. Dang, I'm really dark up in this joint. Can y'all see me? Okay. So I just want to do the story time right quick because normally I don't really get on live simply because a lot of people don't be tuning in when I'm on live, and then when I do be on live, it be like one or two people, so it don't even be worth it for real. But I just want to do this story time, and I'm just gonna do it because I need to do it. Why they all up in my car though? Why you all up in my car, boy? That's why I had the lights off because people be nosy. But anyway, so today I was at work and this has been happening to me at both places that I work. Like it's literally been happening to me. I gotta turn on one of these lights. Oh dang, the police, the police, the police. Oh my goodness. Um Literally this been happening to me at work. So like I work two places. Dude, what are you doing? Seriously. This dude is like blowing me right now. I'm trying to turn and he's doing the most. Anyway, so basically, like I work two places and and then here come the police being all pressed. Like this is the shit I be talking about. You was just minding your business and now you're directly behind my vehicle. That's that press shit. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand that shit. Like literally you just did the most for no apparent reason at all. I don't even know if I want to continue my life because these people just be doing the most. Like he literally was behind another car and came out of nowhere. But anyway, stuff be going on at work and people be mad disrespectful for no reason, like literally no reason at all. And me, I'm the type of person where I feel like if I am respecting your boundaries and I'm trying to get along with you and I'm trying to, you know, make sure that like we get the shift where it needs to be, where we're not, disrespecting each other and we can coexist. There's no reason for you to like have an attitude with me. So I talk about this a lot on my TikTok page, but I just feel like it's so relevant because I really feel like people are just rude for no apparent reason, especially when people are older. Like I work with older people at my job and like all of them are older than me and for the level of respect it just don't be there. It just don't be there. And then at the end of the day, people expect me to bend over backwards for them for no reason. It's just like, why should I bend over backwards? So basically, let me tell you the story. So the lady, see, the cop got away from me because I started driving regular. But anyway, because I was like trying to say my story and I'm looking in a window and I'm seeing an officer get behind me. I'm like, what the heck? But anyway, basically, I was at work today and the person that I work with is basically a nurse and I have to get along with her regardless if I want or not. And it always seems like when it's like I say early in the morning, I don't be doing anything. It's like if I don't speak or if I don't say good morning first, it's a problem. And it just be like I be going through a lot and I have to do a lot. Look the time it is. It's 1:12 in the morning. So I get off at 1:12 in the morning and then I get right back up at 5:45 and I work with residents all day dealing with people's attitudes and everything. Anyway, it just seemed like when I'm trying to be like genuine and nice to people, when I'm just being like my nice self, that's when people want to get an attitude for no reason and just be like, what's the reason for the attitude? So I was trying to explain the story. So basically, came in, I didn't really say anything. I just did my work because the other day, like, I don't got time for people to be having negative attitudes like me. I will stay away from you. And basically, like, she made a negative comment to me about something and it really like hurt my feelings because I'm always trying to be genuine, laughing. You know how you try to be that individual that be laughing all the time and then here comes some negative person taking down, your spirit. So I just didn't want to speak. I'm just like, I'll just do my job and I'll leave. So she asked for something and she was screaming about it. And I'm like, I didn't hear you. And I really don't have time for that. And I gave her what she needed. And like it was like she had a big attitude about it. And me, the way I feel is if somebody is 54 years old or whatever, I really feel like the level of maturity should be there. But unfortunately, people that are in their 50s or whatever at my job, the level of maturity is not there. You can literally keep growing to an old age and still have the same mentality as a person that's 19. Do hissy fits, catch an attitude, and just be like, what is all of that for? So that happened, and then this other girl that worked at my other job had an attitude or whatever, and she basically like kept bumping me on purpose. Like every time I would walk she would bump me and she would not apologize or say excuse me. So I told her the other day, I was like, hey, if you don't like apologize or if you keep bumping into me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically report you or whatever. She was like, oh, you can go ahead and report me. You can report me. You can report me. She was like, I don't care. I don't care. You can report me. I don't care. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll report you. No problem if you don't care. So today I was inside of the elevator or whatever at the parking garage because I had to park my car underneath the garage and pay $20 because unfortunately the parking where I park at, the $10 parking was not available. So she was there and she see me in the elevator and she ain't speaking. She had her head down. You know when a person got a problem with you, they never really want to like look you eye to eye. They don't want to have eye contact with you. You know how people like to be gangster at the workplace and they like to talk a bunch of crap and they like to push you or try to like get gangster with you, but the minute they're in the street, they be running and not trying to catch eye contact. She did one of those numbers, and it's like I don't. I hate people that be work gangsters. Like at the end of the day, you're not about that life. You know you're not about that life. You know you're not gonna be doing nothing, but at that job, you be trying to be rude, disrespectful, push people out the way. But then when I see you in the elevator, you want to run. It just be like, I really don't have time for people. I just be like, it is what it is. So that's my little rant on what happened at work. And me lately, I've been trying to like put in different applications, like I always do, and get something else. But I feel like every time I go somewhere, it's always a new devil. It's always someone that's gonna be like having an attitude. It's always gonna be someone that doesn't like you. It's always gonna be someone that feels the need to just be disrespectful for no reason. And I just be like, I cannot. And then insult to injury, I also have a boss that's like really, really rude and nasty. And this lady is like to the point where like I just don't feel like speaking to the woman no more. And she's only nice to me when like she needs something or she wants me to like help her like fulfill a shift when someone calls out. And it's just like, man, I don't like being around negative people. I really don't. I feel like when you're around negative people, people just take your spirit and it's just like they can't control what's inside of them. They just got to continue to be negative, and it's just like I can't deal with it no more. It's starting to get annoying. I don't know, but I just want to get on this live and talk because I'm like, dang, I ain't get on the live in a minute. And another thing that I wanted to say was is that even though this is off topic, I've been trying to do this home buying experience for about 7 years, and I feel really stupid because, when I was living with my mom and I wasn't paying rent and I was doing all these other things, I felt like, I would be able to achieve, a house by now. And now, I live in DMV area, and the DMV area, it is very, very expensive to have anything for real. Like, it's just like, I feel like the housing market is like so crazy. Like literally, when you are an individual like myself that works two jobs and you're trying to like do better for yourself. I don't have any children. I'm just trying to be able to, get housing for myself because I'm about to be 39. And, I go through this process and people tell me that, oh, yeah, with both of your incomes, you make 70 grand. Now, if they weren't taxing my check every 2 weeks and taking all this large amounts of money, I would make more than 40 grand. I would probably make about 50 for real off one job. And if they didn't tax my other check, I would have 80 grand. But the fact that they're so greedy, they want to take money out my check and then tax me at the end, does it like kind of defeats the purpose. So lately I got approved for 200,000 for a house or whatever. And a real estate agent that I found on Zillow, y'all gotta be careful with Zillow because Zillow, I don't know, it's starting. it's starting to give scam at this point. I can't keep my light. It seemed like every time I got my lights on, a police truck come. That's why I had to take the camera down. But it seemed like every time I tried to look for something with this real estate agent, it's just like when I say that I like the property end up getting sold, and it's like I don't know if the individual is trying to be genuine with me or whatever, but I just feel like they're trying to be funny because like the last house that I showed y'all or whatever, it was pending week after I showed the real estate agent the property, and she was taking videos and photos and all this other stuff, and I'm telling her that I like the house, and she was like, "Oh, I thought you wasn't ready," and all this other stuff, and I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I thought you could get me like this USDA funding, which I've been looking at because, I don't really know about USDA funding, but basically, like, you're able to get the house, but you don't have to put any money down, but you have to pay for your closing costs." She was like, "Well, I know you're not ready right now." So she was like, I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." So I just take myself off topic, and I basically just was like, "All right, whatever." So basically, I went back and I decided to like just look at my phone for a second while I was at work, and the reason why I'm cutting the light off and on is because there was like a police truck following me, and then like every time the police truck go, I turn my lights back on. But basically, like after we did the showing and everything, she asked me if I got my video. I told her I did, and then like a week later, now it's pending. I'm just like, that's so funny because I just seen you take a video. So now I got my antennas out of my ear because I'm just like, are you here to help me get a house? Are you here to help somebody else get a house by I keep showing you good leads on Zillow because I be on Zillow all the time. So now I'm like, should I go back to the NACA program? Because at the end of the day, I don't have time to be wasting. And I know, like I said, especially women of color, I feel like I get treated the worst out of anything, especially when I'm trying to do something that's going to benefit me. Especially when I'm trying to change my life, it's always individuals that feel like they need to tell me that I don't qualify or you need to do this before you do that. But I swear when I get the money, I'm going to make sure that I go with someone else because there's one thing that I don't like to be um played with, and I don't like to feel belittled, and I don't like for someone to try to take advantage of me. Like I hate for someone to take advantage of me. So when I finished that video that I did for the condo house where I was showing like the rooms and all the stuff, at the end she was like, "Oh, I can just waive the PMI or whatever." I'm just like, not wait, I'm waive the PMI, the private inspection because you have the home inspection or whatever. And she was like, "Well, how much do you think you could get by next week?" And it was just like, okay, like, are you going to get me USDA funding or not? So then, after like a couple of days had went by, another lender, not lender, but another real estate agent had reached out to me and was like, such and such is not working for this company anymore. She's not working for NFA. And she was like, she's moving with somebody else. And she was like, we just wanted to inform you. Mind you, I haven't talked to this lady in days. This woman told me that she was going to get me into a program. She didn't email me about the program. She didn't tell me about the program. She's not interested in telling me about the program. However, she got the audacity to text me and say, "Do you have $7,000 saved or do you have 1,700 saved?" And I'm just like, weren't you the same individual that told me to pay off all my credit card debt? Weren't you the same individual that told me that I wasn't in the position to get a house at the moment because I needed to pay off my credit card? And she was like, "Well, she was like, I was just getting clarity because Tyra said that you had $1,700 and you had 7K saved." And it's like, even if I had 7K saved, why in the world would I let you know? Why would I give you a lead of my money? Why would I even fathom on letting you have the opportunity to get any money, hard earned money that I make after I told you about a property that I wanted and you told me that you would like to see me in Temple Hills with a 2 bedroom condo? Make it make sense. When I asked for a new construction property, both people have looked at me sideways and crazy. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna not mess with y'all. Me, when I want to buy something and I say I want it new and it's going to be my money on the line, I want new. I don't want used. The same thing with my car. I don't want used. I want new. If I want used, I'll let you know. But if I don't want used, I'm going to let you know. And another thing that people are like misconception of is that just because I'm a first time home buyer does not mean that I'm ignorant, that I'm stupid, that I'm less than, that I don't know what I'm talking about. I have done research prior to. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, y'all doing all of this, asking me what I got saved and closing costs, and I'm just like, you know what? If I don't get the answer that I want to hear, or if I don't get what I need, or if I feel like you trying to take me on a banana boat ride, I'm gonna go with somebody else because at the end of the day, I really don't got time for the stupidity, the dumbness, the retardedness. It just can't happen. And I feel like a lot of people feel like they can get over on me because I'm a young black woman, and they feel like, oh, she's stupid, she don't know nothing. We gonna just like pull a wool over her head. It's just like you're not gonna pull a wool over my head, especially an individual that has done research about something for a long period of time. There's no way that I'm going to get bamboozled. And I feel like a lot of people out here, especially um, my color, especially if it's another black person that's trying to like elevate, what they like to do is they like to keep you small and they like to keep you to the ground. So if you say you want to get a house, they're gonna play with you, they're gonna do all this stuff, they're not gonna take you serious. And it's just like, okay, don't take me serious. In the next couple of months, when I come up with my down payment and everything, I don't want to hear anything. When I then it's gonna be my discretion if I want to work for you or not, or I'll just fire you. Cause me, I like to have my best interest at heart. And me, I wanted to, help my realtor or whatever, because she's really nice and really patient or whatever. But at the end of the day, if I feel like you trying to bamboozle me, or you trying to like not help me, but say you helping me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna get somebody else. Me personally, I like working with guys. I don't really vibe with females that way because when I'm trying to vibe with a female, especially when it comes into business, it's always like some funny stuff going on. It always be like when you trying to work with a female on something, it always be like you kind of gotta like have your guard up. I'm about to say, who is this pulling up to me like that? About to say, I know it ain't the police. Let me turn the light off. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like um no, like I'm not gonna have anyone play with my money, and I feel like I'm being played with, especially after I told the individual what I was working with from the beginning. You know how you tell somebody you want something and they don't do what you ask? So I did some research of my own today about the like Maryland programs that they have, and they had a lot of them. So I'm just gonna do my own research. I'm gonna try to apply to them on my own, and then I'm gonna continue to save my money, and I'm gonna continue to pay my debt down. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna go with somebody else because I feel like if I tell you about a Maryland program, especially a program that can help me, and you not trying to like get me the information, or you trying to steer me in the directions of stupidity, or when I ask you a question, now all of a sudden I thought that was the police, y'all. Now all of a sudden, you acting funny. Me, that raises red flags for me because at the end of the day, I don't want no individual thinking just because I'm inexperienced and I don't have any experience underneath my belt on buying a house that I don't know. And I really am starting to believe that like black people do not like helping other black people. And that's why I made those shorts last year. I used to have a lot of shorts I used to make. Black people don't like helping other black people. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter if it's $5.50. It don't matter, and not all, but it's just like for the majority, like a lot of black people, they don't want to see you win. They want to see you struggling. They want to see you down. They don't want to help you. It just be like, why it gotta be like that? Why does it have to be to the point where, like you're my brother, my sister? Why you can't help me out? Why I feel like I gotta if you are my color, I gotta feel like I owe you something. And it's like even at the job, like people just like to tear you down. And I'll be like, man, dang. Like at the end of the day, like dang, can't we all just get along? I don't understand what's the reason for Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and all those people that died for freedom and died for rights. And then you get in 2023 and 2024, and people just don't even care about that no more. I feel like the world is just ending at the end of the day. What's the point of doing all those civil rights movements and all these other things that they had in history just to turn around to just oppress yourself again? Like me, I just be like, man, let me just mind my business. Like I just mind my business. And like I told myself this year that I'm not gonna deal with people that are gonna be negative. I'm not gonna deal with people that um are gonna have nasty attitudes. That's why I desperately want to get something else, even though I'm trying to buy a house at the moment. I want to be around people that's going to be positive. I don't like being around negativity at all. I really don't. Like, I deal with people that are daggone animals every time, every morning, every day. They be early in the morning screaming and yelling. Be like, yo, what is your problem? Like every time you turn around, I be like, these are people like in their 50s, 60s, don't got no sense. But but then when I get negative, when I say something wrong or I voice my opinion, I'm gonna say, okay. So I said this on my TikTok not too long ago. I had this girl at my job or whatever, and she was dead wrong. I was talking to somebody. We were having like a regular conversation. Me and the other lady. We was talking about something. She gonna come out of nowhere and say my last name. She gonna say Lewis, Lewis, Lewis. I'm like, yes. What do you want? Why are you yelling my name? Why are you saying my name like that? Don't say what like that. I'm like, I gotta say what like that because you yelling my name, and that's one thing I don't like. Like, don't yell my name. Do not yell my name for no apparent reason. Don't start barking and getting loud and trying to talk over me while I'm talking to somebody else. Like those two things can get you canceled. So I was like, what do you want? Like, why are you bothering me? Why are you yelling? First of all, why are you yelling? I just wanted to know who pen this was. I'm like, the pen belonged to your coworker right here. She talking about you don't have to have a smart attitude. I mean, you don't have to answer like that or whatever. You always got something smart to say. I'm like, I got something smart to say because you asked a smart question. You asked me a question you already knew, so you get a smart answer. Like what? Like you know what I can't stand is for individuals to get upset at another person just because they gave negative energy. What you put in the universe, you get back. Simple as that. What you put in the universe, you get back. So if you being negative and rude and disrespectful and you doing oh, guess what? Is going back. Like same thing with the girl that pushed me. You push me, I'm gonna report you. You do it again, you might get popped. I'm not playing. Like don't push me, don't scream at me, don't yell at me. If I give you respect, you give me respect. So like, you know, I just don't. At the end of the day, like if you are the one that's upset with your life, you need to get on your knees and you need to repent. That's what you need to do, and you need to make sure that you pray to God because at the end of the day, I don't got time for that. So, that's how I've just been feeling lately. And I just been like, you know what? I just pray that, my circumstances change. I'm gonna try to elevate my life more. I'm gonna try to just do what my heart tells me to do because I just can't do it no more. It's just starting to get to the point where like I don't even want to go in. I don't even feel like seeing these people's faces. You know when you at a place and you just get tired of seeing everybody, like, look, I'm tired of seeing you. Like for real, you just you irritate me. That's how it is for me. Do they have any more parking spaces? Okay, I was trying to get one where I always park at. Looks like I'm gonna have to park right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm just like, man, I can't deal with people. Sometimes I be trying to just hold back because, like, if I really say what I want to say, some feelings will get hurt. And even when you try to ignore people, people still be trying to act funny. It be crazy. Where's my keys at? But I noticed the person at my other job that was being rude, that was bumping into me. She ain't bumping into me not one time. Matter of fact, she was running because she know what time it is. I ain't playing with her. Not playing with people no more. I'm just getting to the point where like I don't even have the patience no more. I'm just getting older and I don't got time for the dumb stuff. I really don't. Oops. Trying to see. All right. I'm like, did I put the car in park? The car just. If my mother was here, she would have been like, "Oh my God, you didn't put the emergency brake on." So I make sure I take all the trash out of my car. I literally just got the car clean. Y'all, it's 1:34 in the morning. But I wanted to get something out to y'all because I post 11 a minute since last year. I was like, let me get my posting on because I was like, I have not done a live in a minute. I really haven't. Oh, oh, what the yo, something just fell. What the heck? Apron. It feels like freezing weather. And then last week on that vlog that I made, people were wearing shorts. But yeah, that's how I feel, y'all. I just had to say that because I just feel like people be trying to play with me, especially that relative lady. Like she really just played with me. You know, it seemed, and this is another thing I wanted to say. It seemed like when we were looking for homes in the beginning, I was supposed to, the reason, the way I found this lady on Zillow is that I was looking for a mobile home or whatever because the mobile homes I was looking at were like 80K and they were like small houses and I was really interested on looking at one. So I was telling the lady like I'm interested in this mobile park. This mobile park is only like mobile park. I mean mobile home is only like 100K at the time, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I know about that. Somebody let their dog poop everywhere. Ew." Um, she was like, "Oh yeah, like, um, yeah, I'll let you see it." But she was like, "I don't know about the mobile park, or whatever." She was like, "I don't know about the mobile park," and it just sold. It sold already, but she was at the site for the mobile park, but she was at the site for the mobile park. Literally, she had her camera. She showed it to me and everything. So it was just like, okay, the the mobile park that I wanted, not mobile park, the mobile home that I wanted to get. All of a sudden, now it's a pattern. Now I'm remembering the mobile park that she went to see the house at. Now my mind is, oh, I'm on to something. Hold on, y'all. Okay, okay. I'm in. Make sure. Ouch! I almost bust my line. Okay, I'm on to something now. Now it's all making sense. The mobile home that I had was interested in when I first met the lady, I told her I was interested in this mobile home. Then she happened to tell me the mobile home ended up selling. The one that I was interested in, the one that I liked, the one that had 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it was only for 100K. Now it's all making sense now that I think about it. And it sold. So then I tell her about this condo that I was interested in, and she was telling me she could give me 100% financing and all this other stuff. Show her the place. I go back on Zillow, pending, and now it's being sold. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to get rid of this lady because I'm like, okay, you know my situation. You know what's going on. Instead of you trying to help me, I feel like I'm giving you leads because you're not on Zillow looking at properties. And then if she is looking at a property and she shows me something that's undesirable, something I don't like. something that I don't want, something that's dirty and nasty, filthy, something that I just would not like, and I go about my day. And she was like, "Oh, well, you're not ready." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna fire her ass and get somebody else. I'm gonna get somebody else because I feel like I'm being bamboozled because the first time that I showed her something, it got sold, and then I showed her something else, and it got sold. So I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I might have to go back to the program. I also just hurt my foot. But anyway, you guys, I'm in the house now. It's been a long freaking day, like for real. This is me every day. One something in the morning. One something in the morning. It's like, man, oh my God. I don't even feel like working tomorrow. I swear I don't. I've been working all freaking week. All week. So I'm just gonna count like the cash and then I'm gonna end the live after this. Cause I've been on live for like 30 minutes. It normally takes me 30 minutes. The only reason why I was driving slow is like I said, them people, them police officers, they be trying to creep up and I don't have time. Shoot, I be looking at TikToks, they be having fake officers in uniforms. I really don't have time. But anyway, so this is the $20 I have here. 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. This is five, so I made $47 in cash. Let me go get my jar because I'm about to put this in my jar. I'm definitely about to put the ones in. I told myself the 20s, I'm going to just deposit in my account because this is what I've been doing lately to like save money or if I want to pay a bill. I'm about to go get it. Hold on. Okay, so this is like the money that I have. This is the jar. Like I had like close to $100 last time. Let me just eat up because I feel like y'all can't see. But this is the jar. So I'm definitely about to just put like all my fives that I made, put it in here or whatever. And then I'll put the one, two, three. I know this is old fashioned, but it is what it is. It's been working for me. And it's February 1st. So every month I've been doing this, just like putting all my money in here. But anyway, you guys, I'm about to end the live. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next one. Next time y'all see me, it's gonna be a vlog. For Saturday. I need to film tomorrow as well because I need to get a video out and I didn't notice that I didn't post in like 5 days, but I'll be working. Like I'm about to be like, you know what? I should just do more lives because yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.